Okay, it's Tuesday, July 2nd. We are leaving Roswell, New Mexico, and we are on our way to New Orleans, Louisiana. It's going to be a 14-and-a-half-hour trip.
6:28.
It is 6:28 in the morning, so we should be there around maybe 9 o'clock this evening. It's going to be a long drive, and we'll see if there's anything along the way that we can catch. But otherwise, we'll see you in New Orleans. We're in Texas. We just crossed the Texas state line. Texas. We've been driving through Texas since what?
6:45.
No. Well, with the time change, it's been like 7 hours. We've been driving across Texas.
That's true.
Finally got across the Louisiana state line.
Here we go. Almost.
Right. And
Almost.
Right here on the state line. Come to a stop. We finally made it. 14-and-a-half hours of driving. We left Roswell, New Mexico at about 6 a.m. this morning, and it is now 10:30 something here we're in Kenner, Louisiana, just outside of New Orleans. We're at the La Quinta Inn over near the airport. So it's been a long day. I'm gonna go inside and take our stuff in, and I'll see you in a bit. It's Wednesday morning, July 3rd. We are sitting outside of our hotel here waiting for our Uber into New Orleans. We're in Kenner, Louisiana, just outside of New Orleans, and got up at 7 this morning to walk Clyde. Went around the block, and by the time I got back I was soaked in sweat. It was like 80 something degrees, and the humidity must be 100% because just sitting out here waiting for the Uber, it feels like we're soaked. But we're on our way, so we'll see you on the road. Look at these old houses. What's this?
That's a French market.
Oh, this is the French market. Okay. Oh, you know, how far are we from Jackson Square?
It's like a 3-4 block.
You want to just stop here? Let's just let us out here. We'll check this out.
Okay. Whenever you want to go to Jackson Square, keep going down this way.
This way?
Yeah, this way.
Just straight down this road to Jackson Square.
You need to go right here and go down this all the way down this way.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, man. Thank you.
All right, so our driver dropped us off here at this French market. Jackson Square is actually 3 blocks from here, so we wanted to check out the French Quarter, basically. And so we're going to start here at this market, and let's go take a look. So this is the famous Café du Monde across the street here. We're gonna walk over there and check it out. So we are going to try these beignets here, French donuts.
We found a table. We're just waiting for someone to come by and get our order.
All right, the beignets have arrived. This is an order of 3. Get the first reaction here. It's like a fried donut with powdered sugar on it. It's good. It's light. A lot of powdered sugar. Look like you've been doing some coke. You got some sugar right under your nose. Alright, that's pretty good.
Did I get it?
We got it, yeah. Alright, we're gonna finish this and move on.
Making beignets.
Yes, you were talking about the powdered sugar. Look at that pile of powdered sugar over there.
Yeah, it's insane.
That
Sugar nigger.
is a lot of powdered sugar right there. Look at all these beignets are getting ready to go in the fryer. They're frying them up right there. Sweet. Look at that. Man, this place is a mess.
Good.
Look at all the flour and
I
everything.
know.
It's everywhere.
A lot of white powder.
like there's a woman on the top playing that steam organ. She's actually playing the key. It's not automatic. It's actually there's a woman up there playing it.
Is she real? She's not moving.
It's the never-ending song. Skull Paradise across the street. House of Voodoo. We went inside the voodoo shop. They don't allow pictures or cameras or anything, so it was very cool. A lot of voodoo dolls, a lot of religious, items and stuff, but very cool if you get a chance to see it. So we're on our way to Bourbon Street right now. So I've been here to Bourbon Street once before during Mardi Gras, and it was at night and the party was in full swing. This is just an average Wednesday morning, and it's very, very different to see it during the day, outside of Mardi Gras. So. Oh look, we found the House of the Rising Sun. Here it is. This is what Jim Morrison was talking about right here. We found it. It's not what I expected though. That might not be the actual place now that I think about it.
Lunchtime at Mom Bubs. We just opened it.
So we are going to give mango daiquiris a try, and I get a slice of pizza, and I'm going to get a hurricane. Right there. Okay, I got my hurricane. It's pretty strong. That's good. Okay, order pizza for Allie, and then we're gonna move on. We're going to go to the St. Louis Cemetery number 1, which is the oldest cemetery in the city. However, we found out that it's closed to the public. You can't just walk in there anymore. But they do have guided tours, walking tours. The tour is about 2 hours long, and in this heat, we don't want to spend 2 hours walking through the cemetery on this tour. So we're going to King Louis Cemetery number 2, which is a nice cemetery apparently, and it is open to the public. And on the way there, we're on Canal Street now, so we're going to take Canal Street down and check it out. So here we go. So this is Canal Street, and you can see up there on the traffic light and the canal sign, there are still beads hanging there from last Mardi Gras, apparently. Oh no, we're gonna go down this way.
Oh, we're going down this way?
We're just taking a shot here. This is Canal Street. Yep. All right, we're gonna walk down this way towards the cemetery. Yeah, those streetcars remind me of San Francisco right there. There's a Walgreens, yep. Very similar. All right. We've reached the cemetery. Here's the edge of it right here. (1823) is when this one was established. Looks like they have some recent tombs as well as some really old ones. This one, the soul looks like it's falling apart. Wow. And it is super hot and super humid out here. I mean, I am just dripping. Yeah, I think we're gonna get an Uber from this location back to the hotel and hang out for a while, and then maybe come back out here tonight when it's cooler. But we're gonna just check out this cemetery here and then head back to the hotel. Yeah, and I think it's because the land, the water table is so high that they can't bury people in the ground, because you can't actually dig a grave and without hitting water, and so they have to bury everybody in these tombs above ground. Yeah, these really old tombs, you can't even tell who's in there anymore and what year it was. Looks like 1929, this one. Well, you tell me when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready.
Whenever you are. I'm
Oh,
good.
you are?
Yeah.
You seen enough?
I'm dying.
Okay, let's just
I'm very overheated.
let's make a turn. We'll head back to the entrance and then we'll call an Uber. Or here, you take some video while I call the Uber.
Okay. Can you imagine 2 hours in this heat out here like this? Listening to tours? I would melt. I'm already overheated.
Yeah, it's crazy how hot and humid it is out here.
I mean, Florida, I mean, it was humid last year in July in Florida, but nothing like this.
This is the Superdome. That's
Okay.
the only one.
Oh, okay.
Atlanta got one, but they just copied it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're done with the bus tour. We did a round all the way around New Orleans and the French Quarter, and we took an Uber back to the French Quarter. So we're over here near. No, actually, we're not in the French Quarter. We're just outside the French Quarter, near Café du Monde. Café du Monde, like right across the street. But we're going to get a muffaletta sandwich. I think it's pronounced a muffaletta. It's hard to. I'm not sure, but it's a typical sandwich that's popular here, and I haven't found it anywhere else. But we're going to go to this place that was voted, I guess, the #1 muffaletta sandwich in New Orleans. It's right here at Central Grocery and Deli. So we're going to go ahead and give this a shot. Let me just get up. This is like a nice little Cajun grocery store here with all the almost like a bodega. Got nice cheeses and everything. Alright, so here's the muffaletta, and Allie's going to unwrap it.
Yeah.
Now. Flip those over. Okay. So we're probably going to eat half of this and then take the other half with us. But so there's the salami, the ham, the cheese, and that olive salad. So okay, all right, got it. All right. It tastes like an Italian sub with a lot of olives in it. With the olive salad, there's a lot of it, but it's good. And a cream soda. Alright. Now I found out that I thought the muffaletta sandwich was a Cajun or a French thing. Turns out it's actually an Italian sandwich. But it's good. So Central Grocery here in New Orleans, muffaletta sandwich. So this is Jackson Square, named after Andrew Jackson. It's a nice little park across the street from the French Market and Café du Monde. tour guide. This is the oldest operating cathedral in the country.